Yes, I can see you.
Okay. I think today is pull day, correct?
I
I
believe
think we
so.
did push on. Oh, it's a new week. It's whatever we want, huh?
Yeah, whatever you want in life.
So we'll do pull because that's what I set myself up for. Not even thinking we missed the weekend, or the weekend was just here. I'm lost on days.
Right there. Now you're getting a really nice stretch. You're doing it really nicely now. Those legs are looking really nice. My gosh.
Thank you.
Where do you take an airbrush tan or how this color you have? Where do you get it from?
This is natural from a tanning bed. I am getting ready to do a spray tan because I'm not going to do a show tan. I want to do my tan myself.
Okay. So that's natural from a tanning bed. My gosh. You
Yep.
got great color receptors. Because not everybody, even if you tan, you got good color, you got good color. And you got evenness to your color, which is great. Because you know how like I'm spotchy in my colorization. Plus I have a
Right.
little bit I have a bit of vitiligo in different parts. So I could never get like a perfect the tans don't work on me. They're like one part's lighter, another part just throws it off, but you got really good evenness to your color, which is great.
Um, if you want to try to fix that a little bit, you can try bathing with dander shampoo.
Mm. Dander shampoo. Okay.
Yep. I know I owned a tanning salon for a bit, and the some white spots on people. That's what would help some, not everybody, but
Luckily I'm so white that my vitiligo doesn't really matter in a sense because I'm very pale, so it's like the spots that I'm losing, and really it's all my indexes, like all the tips of my fingers, my tips of my legs, and the tips of everything. There is where the my wife says it's called something because she's a dermatologist. There's a thing for that where your tips are the ones that lose the color.
yeah. I think next time we should move up to the red, if you agree.
I think so. I
I'm
was
not feeling it much in my quads, glutes, more so just in my shoulders in the pool.
yeah, I think we should already move up. In fact, you could probably stop now and do it again with the red. Because that was think of that like, almost like a warm up.
Okay.
If you can maintain that same form, then yeah, just give yourself a minute. Get like think of that. That was like the
Because probably won't get much with this one, but I will probably feel it more now that I get an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing proper. Oh. Have you gotten any rest?
well. Since I've been here now a couple of days, yeah, a little more. But like last night, um, here light, you know, the difference is so much that if you stay doing anything out, like I went to sleep maybe around 9 or 10, but remember that you gotta get up at 2 because here your time, you see what I'm saying? It's different
Right.
than this time here. So you're like you're between two worlds. Like
Yes. So how long will your wife came down
she's already gone.
Friday?
She
She's
went.
already gone back home.
Yeah, she went yesterday because she has work today.
And did I read? Was I misthinking that this is your daughter's first year of college and it's her second?
It's her first year.
It is her first year. Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time she'll be away from us
Okay.
ever. But she's away from us like all the way on the other side of the world type situation.
Right.
Good, good. Now we're starting to. Yeah, I like to have my heels a little bit in and my toes pointed a little out. And when you squeeze up, right? Imagine rotating your knees out. You just like do the squat, rotate your feet out. Think of like, and then squeeze from the inside out. So like, imagine like if you're turning your hips outward each leg one way, one way the other way. Like squeeze to the interior. Ooh, see your hamstrings firing here.
Yes.
Do it like that. You squeeze at the top. Think of like rotating your leg, like you're really in them out. Yeah, you see. Yep, yep, yep. You see. Now you're really getting it in the leg. Beautiful.
Felt that one.
Yeah, I actually used to put I sometimes place like something slippery on top of that foot plate that you see there, right? And I will put my feet here and my foot on it, right? So that's something that would allow my feet, like I would stand here and literally while I'm doing it, let's see if I can turn on this light so you can see it better. While I'm doing the actual deadlift, And I would only have you do this because you're able to, because you have the kind of control that requires for this. But right, you can't do it with shoes on, obviously. But I would put like there was like slippery little things I would have here. So when I would like this, as I pull up, my feet would go like this, and then it would actually literally go out like that. And then as I
Okay.
sit down, I would rotate them back like that. And as I pull up, I would rotate like that. And then you're getting this like interior like pull, because what you want to imagine is that you're doing this, that you're doing this way, and that you're doing this way as you're pulling. You see what I'm saying? So you're
Right.
squeezing the inside to the outside. Urgh. And you get this whole area here, like just like pulls itself apart. So,
Okay.
so you're actually literally rotating your foot this way and you're rotating your foot this way. So as you're going up, you're rotating out. As you're coming down, you're rotate back in like that. So I would put something slippery right on top of the thing so I would be able to. Now that requires a lot of control, because if you do that wrong, you hurt yourself. Because you
Right.
have to be able to actually move and control it the right way without hurting yourself. I wouldn't have very few people do that unless they really know what the heck they're doing. You have the kind of skill set and control that you're able to, you understand what I'm trying to tell you to do, right?
Right.
And that is like the most advanced way to do it.
Okay.
You're able to actually literally move and go like that, because now you're getting the whole rotation of that internal like out and back down like that.
Right. And you're hitting both
You
areas there too. Okay. So then we went to bent row instead of, and bent row we
it's
did long purple.
the squats with the belt with the I did the belt using the belt and did the
I see that.
yeah, but at the same time doing the front squat. That was devastating, because when you do it like that, because that's a lot of tension on the leg, just from the elite band is a doubled is like destroying you, and then you put that on the top to keep you really in that. That was good. Like the legs were like blowing up. Like my gosh, you get like this extreme like cramp down the middle, right down the middle of the quad. Like it just pulls. It's and you're like can't walk for a while. You're like, oh, it's awesome.
I seen it and I was like, oh my gosh, I about made a comment and I'm like, no, just shut up, Tammy. I'm like, that's killer. Okay, and we did double purple wrong. Now, do you generally use the wrist 8 straps for this one?
No, for the bent row, no.
Okay.
You're doing it overhand or underhand?
Under?
Whichever one you want. Are you saying which one you're doing?
I don't know. I'll do over or underhand today. And so the elbows stay in at the body all the way?
With the underhand more so than the overhand. The overhand, then your elbows go out. Is that really light for you?
Not really. That squeeze at the top is hard on the left.
Do you have an orange band right
Left.
there? You have that orange
Yep.
band down there? Is that a 32 or?
I can do either.
Give
I
me
got the short
32.
one.
Here's what you give me the 32, but only put it under singled, not doubled. Because I only want to add more tension to the top part. Only the top part. You see what I'm saying? So it's only gonna kick in after you're already able to.
And is 32 the short?
Yeah, 32 is the short.
Okay.
If we did it doubled, it might be too much. With the single like that and using it with the other one, then it's gonna add just the right amount of kick to you.
Oops, my elbow's got to pop. There we go.
Good. You're doing great.
One more, one more. Oh.
That's really good. That was really good.
Am I breathing through that? Okay.
Yeah, it's a hard move to breathe in, right? Especially the hard part of using the X3 is if you're really doing it really heavy, it's obviously comparable to like weightlifting, or you're concentrating your breathing for that one rep, right? But that one rep, you execute it and you come back and you basically reset and you're executing one rep at a time. The problem, the hard part of the X3 is that you're not executing one rep at a time. You're really executing one long constant rep. Now you have to learn how to breathe where you're maintaining tension, but still breathing, because you still have to breathe. Like usually with bodybuilding or with the other way, you're taking air in completely, out, in, out to do the movement. Here, you can't do that with the X3 if you're doing constant tension and really heavy, because you got to be able to maintain the air, the pressure, and still breathe. So now you have to learn how to maintain pressure, maintain core tightness, expansion, or that fill that you're supposed to have while doing it, and still breathe. So it's like one of those, like, you have to learn how to breathe and maintain tension at the same time. Especially let's say with heavy deadlift or heavy squatting or heavy whatever, you have to maintain that tension while still breathing, or else you're not gonna last, right?
Right.
Because a lot of people eventually start hyperventilating, because now you get into that. You got to make sure, at least for me, I try to relax my mind while I'm doing it.
Right.
I'm trying to relax, especially towards the end, because towards the end you're gonna tend to like sucking in air rather than actually breathing in air. You gotta breathe. I don't
Right.
mind the out expansion of the air, but you gotta be able to breathe through your nose to bring it in. Or else, if you do it through your mouth, you're usually not gonna be breathing, right?
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
you wanna really learn to somehow maintain that tension and still breathe and still breathe. Sometimes you're gonna be able to take 2 or 3 breaths in between each rep while you're doing it. You just gotta learn to do it.
Okay.
That's why the best way to move is slow, nice, slow, and controlled. That it allows you to. If you're doing it too fast, you tend to then your breathing matching your rhythm, and you'll probably be out of breath anyways.
Okay. I think my breath is okay then. I was just
Yes,
concerned
yes,
because I
yes.
don't
You're
feel like
actually
I'm
breathing.
too short
I
on
tell,
breath while
I tell
I'm
people,
working.
hey, are you breathing? Because some people just don't breathe. So then you got the opposite people that are not breathing at all, and you're like, hey, are you breathing?
Okay, bicep curl or drag curl, however we want to. And the band is single wrapped.
Yes. Which
And oh, those were the two that I didn't get wrote down first thing, and I still haven't went back and wrote that one down.
I
I
was
think we did long purple with the
short,
orange,
short orange.
short orange. Okay.
I would assume so because we want the tension to start a little bit lower, right? And then have the higher tension at the top. So I like to play a lot with like two different bands to give you different levels of offset.
Now, is this the one? No, this isn't the one I should be
Or like,
leaning forward.
yeah, you're like lean forward like Michael Jackson, like that. There we go. Really nice and slow, slow squeeze up. At the top, when you squeeze it at the top, pass it behind you, the bar. Think of passing it behind you, like pull it behind. Yeah, you see that right there. There you go. When you do that, you see how much it stretches it. Like you're looking like, woo, like a work of art.
Thank you.
Slow it down. Now we really slow it down. Remember what I told you about lowering yourself down and then bringing it forward, your elbows into like a. So you squat down, but lean yourself back. Now push your elbows forward like in a preacher curl, but let them have to be all the way forward. Now let your arm open. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up under your right there. You let it open even more right there and right. Stop right there. That's it. Control that range like that. Be slow, 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 slow. Stick your elbows forward, more forward, in front of you. Slow it down. Really squeeze low. There you go. Nice. Nice. How was that? That was really good. Only thing
Oh.
I would do is when you do that, watch. When you're here, right? When you're doing
Excuse me.
and you're here doing like that, when you go down, right now, I guess I gotta show it. It's like, and you go down, you're going like this, and you're going down like this. Too much. You see how this incline? When I go down, I'm here, but then when I go down, you stretch yourself back like this, and you go down this way, like you're sitting down, and your upper body
Okay.
down. Now you keep your elbows here and go like that. So don't be like
Okay.
forward. Be like this and stay there, like more
Squat,
up your body.
squat position rather than tabletop.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, fried.
because the band itself is allowing you to. It's like holding you in place to allowing you to be more upright.
Okay.
Right, you exactly. You're able to be more upright and do it like that. Exactly. So it allows your elbows to be more forward like a preacher girl, and you stay there. The key is to stay there and just like do like this range right here. Let it open and close. Let it open and close. You don't want to be here because I will turn it off. You want to be like just controlling that area. And it's not like you're going to need much. You're already so tired by that point that it's just that controlling that is just killer. And you see in the video how your like biceps are like, like dying.
But why can't I get strong? I've got muscle, but I'm not strong.
What do you want to be strong? What do you mean by strong?
I don't know. I mean, look at me.
You want to
I'm using this little bitty orange and purple band and I can't move it very much.
but look how awesome. That's awesome. Right? But let's see, how tall are you again?
5'1".
5'1". How much do you weigh?
95.
Pounds?
Yep.
What? My gosh.
95.
Okay, my
95.
darling, how much strength do you think? Let's say if we went by weight ratio, you're pretty strong. All right. Wow, you're 95. You actually look like you weigh more because of your solidness, because you look so like if you're so muscular. But wow, 95 pounds only? That's amazing.
95.
95 pounds until I
I'm
was like
sorry.
23.
23.
I weigh. That's how skinny. That's why people tell me, "Oh, you haven't grown. You don't understand how skinny I am of a person, how small and slender I am of a person." Right? I'm a very small individual naturally. This is like me being Ronnie Coleman to my body. My body says, "I don't want that size. I don't." The amount I have to eat to even maintain this size is just ridiculous and stupid. Right? It's like a
Right.
excess of eating that I have to do compared to other people to maintain
Right.
a size that really doesn't even look like anything, right? But
Right.
because my baseline is being something like 110 pounds. That's what my body wants to be. It doesn't want it, and it doesn't need me to be big to be strong. That's the difference. The stronger you are and the slender you are, then it becomes really hard to gain size because your body, what it seeks is efficiency. If it's already strong, it doesn't have to make you bigger because you could get stronger without getting bigger. There was a good article I posted it like 4 years ago. That was a really good study that showed exercise responders, exercise non-responders, and they show you a bell curve, right? Of people that they're almost everybody's in this top of this curve where they're responding, but they're responding at a normal rate. And obviously, then there's people that are here. Your champions are here that are hyper responders, right? They're hyper responders to stimulus. And then there are people that are non-responders. There are people that they've studied that just they don't grow. I mean,
Right.
they're gonna grow a bit, but they're not going to grow in any way satisfactory to what anybody would say, wow, I grew, right? Because
Right.
we all know what we want, and some people just are not going to respond. Now, the way that they show it is that this doesn't mean that they're not getting stronger. The thing is that the hyper responders they show is like playing with a deck of cards and stacking up, making different levels, making a card house. And that the hyper responders are people when they give you stimulus. Imagine you start out with one level and you get 10 more cards. They get to put another level on top of the next level, right? The regular responders get to add 5 cards in between and then add another level, add 5 more cards here. The non-responders get to add all their cards to the bottom. Their muscle is still getting tighter. But remember, we're made up of a lot of space. People think that you're the bigger you are, more. No, it's still the same kind of math, but it's just like imagine there's just like fibers all over the place. But some people add fibers to the outside. Some people add the same fibers and they're adding them in the same spot in between. So now your muscle is getting stronger and denser, but it isn't getting outwardly bigger. Some grow out, some grow right in between the spaces there are. Just like look, if you grab a table and we see things as solid, but you'd be surprised how the molecules of a table and all that kind of stuff is like it's actually you could go through it. Everything has a lot of space in between it. So what they're showing is that there's people that literally add growth out, and then there's people that literally add growth in. And if you add growth in, you're not going to grow in size because literally it takes you triple the amount to even look like something added, right? In
Okay.
comparison. So that's a problem. I'm obviously in the subtext of where I add growth in rather than out, which
But
is
you
not
have added tons.
which is not what a guy wants, right? Obviously, a guy wants outward growth because it's visual display,
Right.
right?
Right.
Now the body actually wants the more efficient it could be, the better, right? The leaner you could be, smaller and stronger, the better. Why size costs money in reality to the body because that's
Okay.
resources it has to make to build. So if you could be strong and small, the body says that's all I want.
Okay. Thank you. That is a mental help.
Luckily for you, you have everything. You have the best of both worlds.
Okay, we're doing calf raises. And that's doubled red short. And that is
Really nice and slow to the top. Good. Good.
Oh.
Nice. Well, you're definitely looking sculpted. You're looking great.
Thank you. I'm feeling it
You did awesome.
with your help. I'm so grateful.
It's awesome. I can wait. I'm gonna see when I go up there. If on the way back now or whatever, just before the contest. That way, that'll be nice to see you then. But I want to see if I could get there like the day or two before it, so that the last two trainings, maybe we do them live.
Cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah. So what from here on out you still do the same, because right now what we're in week 4 away.
Yeah, 4 weeks out.
Okay. Are you getting enough recovery, you feel, or do you feel you could do more, like more days, or you're getting enough?
No, I think this is
The right amount for
pretty
you.
much perfect for my body, and with the other things that I've got going, um, for my posing, because she's got me doing several things trying to get this. I can't get my mind body to get my left lat to engage. I don't know what
Really?
the deal is, but I just
You're
can't.
able to move the other side, but not that side.
Yeah, my right side, I have no problem engaging that lat, but this left side just doesn't
Engage the same way.
engage the same. I'm getting better. I've been working very hard at it for 3 weeks, but I just got to find that it just doesn't. And I
Okay.
can
You do
pinch, and it's
usually
tight on this.
you want to extend the lat or pull with the lat, right? So we got the lat. So what you do is get a light orange band, tie it to something over there, and pull with it, right? So you pull like with a lat, right? So that you feel that pulling on each side. Go like that, right? So then once you start doing that, you start activating, you start feeling where that's at. And what you got to do is feel what you're doing to pull that lat. But
Okay.
a band is very helpful because a band is giving you actual a little bit, just it doesn't require a lot of tension. What it requires is feeling attention that you actually have to use your body with. So the orange band is perfect for most posing type things because you're able to then squeeze your way into that position. And then once you start squeezing, pulling, actually activating whatever, you start feeling what is actually happening to get that form. And then let go of it, and you're able to do it more, to activate more.
Okay.
So do the same pose, but do the pose while pulling on a band, but a light band, just enough that you're feeling that position, and you'll start
Okay.
having a better mental of what it requires to activate that muscle in that movement in that position.
Okay. I'll add that to my
Yeah.
workouts.
Well, that'll definitely. It's not about the workout. What it's doing is
Right.
allowing you to feel where you're moving that from, or what you're doing to move into that position, because it'll allow you to squeeze into it, right? Like,
Right.
and I remember what you're saying is you can feel it on this side, but you can't feel it mentally on this side. So once you add that little extra tension, it starts feeling it, and your mind starts seeing it. It's more about your mind seeing it without having to visually see it. You see what I'm saying? It's more about your
Right.
mind feeling that section of that muscle.
Yes. Yeah. And that's exactly it. I got to get that mind muscle connection. And
So
I'm
definitely,
working.
that's what you want those light orange bands for. They're
Okay.
perfect for that. They're gonna help
Okay.
you with it. So you do the same pose, but you do it by just pulling a little bit on it, just enough that you have to force. Now you'll feel it more.
Okay. I'll play with that some.
Okay.
That work with that. Great.
All right. So see you tomorrow.
Have an
Yeah.
amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Bye bye.